お前は一体何なんだ。友達だ。
On YouTube, welcome back to another Illusion Connect video here on the channel. Now, I was expecting to do some patch note stuff, for sure, of what's coming for the update, but we actually still don't have information. So if we go into notice, it's just the generic thing that we have for the system notice. So it's really strange that we still don't have even like, hey, maintenance is coming. Normally we have maintenance actually happen today. And like whatever wasn't in the patch is retroactively added on Thursday. So this is really strange that after they did their live stream and they teased Brooke and Ming that they were coming soon, and from what I heard, that was supposed to happen this week. But at any rate, I don't think it's happening tomorrow, because they would have had some kind of maintenance notice. But if they have something that happens tomorrow, I will have time to cover it. If not, I'm not going to be able to cover it basically until like Saturday, which will be super old news. So I may just have to miss this patch if they do a patch on Thursday or Friday. I don't assume there will be anything on the weekend. So, but maybe we just have an off week. It's possible. We've had a patch every week, but maybe they're going to give us a break. Who knows? But anyway, to start things off, we do have some new coupon codes, so we're going to go and do those. I'm not sure if this one I have done yet, but it is going to be hashtag IC machine. I believe that's it. Yes. Let's see if I get it. Okay, I've already claimed that reward. So that reward is going to be 10k gold, 10 Nightmare Bottle Smalls, and 10 decoration coins. So that's not that big of a deal. I must have did that recently. And so the next one we're going to do is going to be IC Meme 100. Which this one is pretty good rewards, I want to say. There we go. You guys see there 5 SSR shards, 10,000 gold, and then 5 small gift boxes. Very, very strong. Always useful stuff. And then the next one is going to be IC Meme 200. And I believe this was silver pendants. Yes, so you're going to get 60 deco coins, 10,000 crystals, and then 10 of the Silverstone partners. Do I have enough of those for a SR pull? No, I have 30 of each, so getting closer. So I haven't even opened my SSR once, which we'll do later. But anyway, let's go into what the chunk of the video is about. So those are the codes, but we actually are going to do an account review for you guys to show you guys where we're at on our account. TLDR, yes, I am a paid player. I've spent a decent amount of money in the game, so if you're free to play, you're probably not going to have an account as good as this. So I will get that disclaimer out of the way, but I did want to see where you guys have gone, where I have gone with my account over the course of the month. Basically, we're on day 28 currently. So what I'm going to be doing permanently, probably just be doing the 2 pulls on the select banners. The next couple select banners are not very good for my account personally. Enforcers is maybe the only one that I would pull on, but I don't even think that the soft launch server has gotten Enforcers yet. So for what Nico told me, I don't know if Enforcers will be anytime soon on the global version. I believe Korea had them a long time ago, but yeah, that's one unit I would want to get just because I don't have a summon SSR type. But outside of that, I'm probably just going to be saving my currency for a while. I am going to be pulling like crazy on the regular Maki banner when she comes back to global, but that's, I think, like at least 2 or 3 weeks away from the timeline, so it's going to be a while before she comes, because I do want to get her awakened eventually, and I just did not want to go balls deep on her banner when she came out, because she was the very first select banner, and I knew Kasumi was coming. So, let's go over what we're working on. So first off, the star of the show, Kasumi, is our current highest rank roster character. And that's only because she's the only unit at 240 right now. So it takes a lot of EXP to get these guys up. And then there's still another. You see here, I'm slowly collecting these shards to go up to 270, I believe, is the cap. I think it tells you here. 300. So you go from 240 to 300. So yeah, I believe that is like the last big level cap we're going to have for a long time in the game. Because I don't even think the Korean version has passed 300. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I think that's how it goes. But you need a lot of EXP. I think EXP is like the biggest handicap in this game. I mean, that, stamina, gold all kind of go hand in hand. But EXP is definitely the biggest spike you're going to see of how much gold and EXP you're going to need to enhance your characters once you guys get to like really big endgame content. So obviously getting your facilities up is going to help you guys, but yeah, it does take a long time. So, and I don't even have like the best gear on her. Butterfly Hunter, very, very strong. From what I've heard, this is like the most optimal sword overall for her, simply because you get the extra attack percent and you get the extra leader damage. And Kasumi is basically a leader lane killer. So her goal is to completely nuke the whole lane of the leader and do as much damage as possible. Typically, she dies after her first hit. If you have like an Ana or a really good tanker to block for her, maybe for a turn, she may be able to build enough rage to get one more attack in. But she is basically a one-trick pony, but no one does more DPS overall damage to the leader than Kasumi does, in my opinion anyway. So he's just super, super strong. So here I actually was able to get this piece of gear pretty recently. Whenever I drop to 50% or low, which since she has a self-sacrifice mechanic, she will do all the time, she'll increase her attack by 10%. So I don't know for sure on this gear if it triggers actually like if you'll get that hidden as soon as she drops, or if it has to wait to the next rotation for the game to check for her HP before she drops in. Because basically she drops in, she lowers her health, and then she attacks. So I'm not sure if this trigger would go off on the initial drop in attack, or you have to actually keep her alive until her next attack when she's at less than 50% for that attack increase. But regardless, very, very good chest piece. Probably one of the best chest pieces you can have. I'm not sure if there is an SSR version for Dazzling Kimono, where like maybe you get a better percentage or a less requirement, but that's pretty strong. Boots are good here, in my opinion. I personally am probably not going to work on SR gear for a long time past 5-star, so I'm just going to leave it here. But every action she has is a 75% chance of increasing her crit by 10%, and it'll last for one round. This is a very, very strong boot for her because you care about her, really just her crits, her damage. So that's what matters for Kasumi. It doesn't really matter for like doing debuffs or buffs and things like that. You only care about crit and damage. So very, very strong gear there. And then once again, works again on the crit. Crit power 15% in battle. Awesome. Knowledge band, very good. If I ever get the SSR replacement for it, I will work on that, but I do not have that at the moment. Now Miyuki, who's basically the star showcase, and she would definitely be higher CP value if she was 240. I currently have not cleared collapse mode to get to be able to raid Miyuki's material for her 240 upgrade. So we're working on that. But she's super, super strong. She is 6-star. I actually almost have enough shards for her. I think I'm like at 212 or something like that for her awakening when that comes out. She's already intimacy level 10, so very, very strong there. From what I've seen, this is probably the best weapon for her. Gives you 12% extra AoE damage, which she's all about AoE, and 6% regular damage in battle with Massacre. So very, very strong. This lava suit, just decent. You know, it's got 6% defense, gives you 12% effect resistance. Very, very good. You don't really want Miyuki to ever get silenced because she is your rage decreaser to help you stay alive. So I definitely like the lava suit here, but I think this is like my only chest piece that she can use that's a SSR at 6-star. So I think that was the other reason I used it. So I just decided to go all in on her build. This is very strong as well since she's naturally pretty fast unit. Give you an extra 6% HP, and then every action has a 30% chance at 6-star to silence one random enemy unit. So very, very good to get those extra silences off. I've had this happen a lot in the raid. She just like will silence the boss, and you can just like sit there and keep building up your rage, decrease your other people's rage with her unique, her special skill. So very, very good boots there. Those were from the battle pass, so you guys should all be able to 6-star those, assuming you can beat the collapsed dungeons to get the materials. And then here, another very, very good accessory I feel for her. While it doesn't give you extra damage on the skill, but it does give you another 6% chance rate to cast your special skill. And the reason why Miyuki's special skill I feel is super good is because it does increase defense penetration. So you can basically keep getting the boss lower and lower to take more damage and more damage and more damage. So this overall gives her basically a 36% chance when attacking to use her special skill. So that is pretty strong. Next, going into Vivian. Vivian, I feel, is like the most underrated SSR character by a long margin. I know she doesn't go in every team comp, but what she does is just obscenely good. Basically, if you guys don't know what she does, She basically, when she drops in, reduces the next card you play by 9 energy, which basically lets you spam it almost immediately. So you could spam like your Anna, you could spam your Miyuki, your Kasumi, whatever the case may be, Yuffie. Basically, just is a super, like if you guys are playing Magic, a ramp card. She is the best ramp card in the game, period. So she's super good. Obviously, you do not get this unless you bring her, though, into, I believe it's 5-star she gets that ability. Yeah, so 5-star reduces the energy, so that is the thing, but super good. Then after that, she acts as kind of like a pretty good, solid tank. Not like a supreme tank like a Kiaria or a Selena is, but a very good tank for being in the light class. Basically, she does 480% damage to one enemy, and it increases defense by 50% for 3 rounds, so that's very strong. And then if you get her 6-star, she actually will restore HP by 30% on her special skill. So I think she's a phenomenal unit, very underrated, but, you guys have her. I recommend building her. Here, we give her HP up, Reflect up for her SSR. Here, she's got another HP and Reflect up, so you guys see kind of what she wants to do. If you want to put her on the front line, let her take damage, reflect damage, things like that. Because she basically is like kind of like a, you really want her there for her deploy, but if she sticks around, she still can't serve a purpose, but she's not super important to keep around permanently. The Spirit Boots, they're okay. Crit Res is decent. Lets her survive a little bit longer, but, this could be replaced by something else. But once again, the only good SSR gear that I had dupes of that I could use. And then here, just more Reflect Rate. So just tons and tons of Reflect Rate, doing more and more damage there. Then let's go on to Selena. Selena is 5-star for me, so we still need a little bit more. You see here, we're getting close, though. We're only about 45 shards away from getting, or it's actually 35 shards away from getting her to 6-star. Not have the dust, though, so that won't happen for a long time. We have so many characters ahead of Selena currently, though I do really want her 6-star upgrade for that heal. But, one day we'll get there. But I feel this weapon is insanely good for her. Increase her defense and block rate. So defense by 6%, 12% for block rate. She's not a big damage dealer, so that is great for her. To just keep surviving as long as possible, because remember, my goal is to keep her alive as long as I can, because her main skill heals your leader. So keeping Selena on the board as long as possible is my top priority when I use her, when I deploy her. And then she gives her defense up, and then that recovery rate up. So this gear will be super good. The Key Protector will be insanely good once I get her 6-star, because then she will have that heal on her special skill. Not her, or sorry, her 30% special skill, not her unique ultimate. So that's super good to have there as well. Then we got here HP up, and then we got HP up and has a 20% chance of removing a debuff. So pretty solid gear there. I'm pretty happy there. Honestly, Hachi, I just kind of have filler gear right now. I don't know where I'm going to go with her, but I definitely want more like stuff to increase chance to land debuffs is more what I would want to lie with her. But I mean, reducing rage is still decent on the Cursed Sword. Then we got defense, and then we got crit rate up, and then we got increase your crit rate when target is killed. So, which is pretty good. She hits pretty hard. She's super good, obviously, because she stuns 3 enemies, and she also reduces damage res. So she's good in like most modes of the game. While she can't do like a complete board clear like Miyuki or Yuffie can, she can do very good damage on those 3 targets. Land stuns, especially if she hits the leader. That's super good to stun the leader. And then also she has the ability to lower damage resistance. So that makes her a lot better, I feel, overall in raids than like Yuffie. Because in raids, for instance, for the boss guild raids, you're fighting 1 enemy typically. So she's probably a lot better slotted there. Next, we got our girl Anna. And guess what, guys? We actually could 5-star her if I had dust. So, I didn't even notice, but today, like, from my last Arcana, like, I was like, oh, hey, my Anna can be upgraded. I was just like, alright, that's pretty sweet. So, anyway, we have the Wonder Pocket Watch. I mentioned this in my Anna Summon video. This is basically why I did not buy the Anna Gear Pack at all from her special shop. Because I pretty much already had a heal rate up weapon, so I have that and HP up. Super good. Here, reduces single target damage by 8%, defense up. So pretty much you guys know Anna. You basically just want like tons and tons of HP, defense, things like that. That helps out too, to give damage resistance to an enemy, or to an ally. So that's very good as well. So pretty standard to build her. You don't want to attack too much. You don't want anything else. You just want defense, HP, heal, damage resistance, anything like that. Phoebe definitely needs work on gear. Her gear is probably one of the worst off. But I could give her like the Emerald Heart, or like one of these. But I want to save those dupes honestly for when we get the further collapse dungeons. So I'm just gonna kind of sit on Phoebe for a while. Just let her do her thing until I get dupes of other gear down the line. I'm not in a hurry to like crazy build her. While she is in my main teams, the fact that she has that built-in revive, I feel like her gear is not a super priority because she's more meant as a, little bit of a mob clearer, and then also for your defense downs. So that's where she's at. Once again, Yuffie needs work on gear as well. I mean, I don't have a bad weapon on her, being an SR. It's like AoE damage 10%. It's pretty good. Then we just got like standard HP. We got skill casting rate up by 5%, which is decent, and then HP and attack reduction. So, like I said, not super impressed with the gear on Yuffie. Once again, I got to get more gear, and I prioritize Miyuki, Kasumi, Anna, units like that a little bit more than Yuffie. So, Pan is basically going to be getting benched soon, so I'm not really going to go too much in detail here, but this is a decent weapon I can put on her, but she's going to be benched pretty soon. Diana's pretty much benched. I only use her now for some of the trials. Kiaria, I'm going to work on getting her back up. I can 6-star her, but I don't have Dust again. I need Dust for so many characters now. And then I need to work on her gear a lot too. But she will be going back into my main team later on. But right now I'm actually focused on building Gemi, who should be coming up here soon. And then Maki, I'm really not too focused on her because I only got her at 4-star. Got to pretty much wait for her banner to come out because I'm going to need tons and tons of shards for her to get her awakened to really, have her shine. But, this is fine gear for now. It's like, this I definitely want to change out for like something attack based, but I really don't have much. That's just HP up. So there really anything super good gear wise I can put on her. So that's where we stand there. Seiya's benched, so there's just random gear on her for like raids. Rikio's pretty much benched. Once again, just random gear for raids. And then we have Jemmy here, who definitely I wish I would have done one more rotation to at least get one more copy of her to 5-star. I have to slow build her on Arcana since she's only at 4-star. So it's going to take me a while. I only have 7 shards so far. But she's going to end up being in the main team eventually. But she has a really good weapon at least with the Nightmare Hunter. Very, very good 6% attack and lifesteal. And then we have the Wine Glass once again. 4% attack and lifesteal. So we have a total of 10% attack, 10% lifesteal, which is super good for her because when she revives at low health. She can get an attack off, heal up, and then she can take some more hits before she dies again. So if only I had that 5-star awaken, she would just be so much more effective in battle. But it's fine. Once again, just using whatever kind of gear I have for her right now. I don't think I have the dupe to... I do have the dupe. Okay. So actually, I probably should... I think I must have just got this from Arcana today or something. So I do want to raid this stage here then to at least upgrade that to a 5-star for her. So that's pretty much it. Everything else is kind of filler. Like we got some gear in Jasmine, we got some gear in Fenebeth. Nicola, I need to get gear for her. I can build her up, but I don't have the materials to level her. I don't have the dust to level her up either. So like yeah, I can make Nicola 5-star. But I don't have the dust. Like, I only have 4,000 dust, and I really am trying to save that for Hachi 6-star, to be honest. And then after that, like, I want to work on Kiaria, so she can go back into my main roster, and then I want to work on Anna, too. So it's like, Nicola right now isn't a permanent spot on the team. I don't know where she would fit if I were to bring her in. Maybe she would take the place of Kiaria eventually, but Kiaria has way better gear access to, because, like, if we go to gear here, like, I could give her this sword, which reduces recovery rate, which is kind of meh. So not really a great weapon. Nothing really for armor. Boots, I don't have enough dupes of. Besides, like, this, I could give her speed. is the only really thing I could do there. And then for accessories, what is it? I don't even have anything that has high dupes, even for SRs. So I have to strip somebody. So, but she's going to be a project eventually. I still am going to probably go for one more dupe of her before we leave the guild summon banner. So I'll probably get some more dupes of her still. But yeah, that's pretty much my character roster after almost 30 days of playing the game, guys. I don't want to go too much longer in this video. So let me know how you guys are shaping up for your accounts. Let me know if you guys did enjoy this little showcase of all my characters and all my different things, you know, all that kind of good stuff. I really appreciate the support you guys have given us over the channel over the last couple weeks for Illusion Connect. Having an amazing time playing the game. I really love covering content for you guys. So if you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure you guys drop a like down below, hit subscribe if you guys are new, and ring that bell for future notifications so you don't miss the next upload here on the channel. This is your boy, Fort Misery Gaming. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you all in a couple of days for the next Illusion Connect video.